Now, as uncertainty deepens over the planned U.S. Ebola facility in Laikipia, President William Ruto remained mum, skipping the brewing storm entirely during today's Madaraka Day address in the county of Wajir. Laikipia residents and leaders are accusing the state of gambling with their lives, arguing that Washington is outsourcing a deadly plague to Kenyan soil by pledging billions of shillings to set up the quarantine center. NTV's Laban Shaban reports on a deal shrouded in secrecy and fierce controversy.
This is Nanyuki on Monday. A town under siege by its own anxiety. On the day Kenya celebrated internal self-rule, the streets of this Laikipia county hub became a battlefield of unmet expectations. But to understand the chaos here, you have to look 4,000 miles away to Washington, D.C., where the chronology of state opaqueness began. Kenyans did not learn about a high-risk Ebola quarantine facility on their soil from Afya House. They learned it from foreign press dispatches on Wednesday, detailing a 1.7 billion shilling deal for a 50-bed field hospital slated to open within 24 hours.
We cannot and will not allow any cases of Ebola to enter the United States.
While Washington laid out logistics for flying personnel exposed to Ebola virus from the DRC to Nanyuki, Nairobi remained in a dark domestic vacuum. The silence extended all the way to the top on June 1st as the state operators gathered in Wajir County for Madaraka Day. Real-world running battles were happening on the streets of Nanyuki.
Na pia rais wetu ambaye ni Kasongo wewe, tunakuona hapo Wajia, tunakuona Wajia. Unasherehekea madaraka ukiwa umetuatia wa Amerika hapa katika kambi yetu ya Laikipia Air Base, Kenya Air Force Nanyuki.
With the town burning and the nation demanding clarity, this national address was the ultimate platform for the commander-in-chief to clear the fog. Instead, President William Ruto chose absolute silence. Nothing on Ebola was mentioned in his speech.
Ukisikiliza rais wa Marekani akiongea, they say American first. Where is the place of William Ruto in saying Kenyan first? Were you made a president by the people of America or not? Tunalia SHA haifanyi kazi, wewe unaenda kwa your paymaster Donald Trump. Wewe unasema ongeza dola. Imefika sasa 1.7 billion. Sisi tukufe, wewe bora pesa imejaa kwa mfuko.
As Katiba Institute and the Law Society of Kenya moved to secure a high court freeze on Friday, the executive scrambled to control the narrative. First, President Ruto preemptively issued a statement on Thursday evening, forming a committee to review Ebola response preparedness. But by completely omitting the controversial Kenya-US bilateral deal, the dispatch only aggravated the opaqueness surrounding the project.
I am telling you, even in Congo, we have our own KDF forces.
By Saturday evening, Health Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale was on national television, attempting to reframe the narrative. He claimed the facility will be manned by the Kenya Defense Forces in collaboration with the U.S.
I'm telling you, even in Congo, we have our own KDF forces.
No,
it is for everybody.
Okay. But the sudden pivot to committees and late clarifications have done nothing to cool boiling tempers.
Solidarity forever.
Before its weekend deadline expired, the medical union KMPDU issued 3 non-negotiable pleas. Instead, the state is walking a diplomatic tightrope. Even with a strict high court freeze in place, Washington maintains it is merely consulting with Nairobi while quietly deploying personnel to the site. It is a legal bypass that Nanyuki residents vow will push Monday street battles into Tuesday, even as the country's capital hold its breath ahead of anticipated fierce protest. The battlefield now shifts to the corridors of justice. At Tuesday's inter-parties hearing, the state will be legally compelled to drop the public relations cleanup, step out from the shadows, and lay the actual paperwork bare. Laban Shaban, NTV.